my name is Caitlyn, and I'm going to be talking about what I have learned through joining the Freedom Small Group. So in January, I signed up for Freedom Small Group online without knowing at all what it was about. And the first few weeks talked about the living in the tree of life versus living in the tree of knowledge of good and evil, which I didn't realize there was a difference between them. The more I was thinking about it, the more I was thinking, am I living in the tree of knowledge of good and evil, or am I living in the tree of life? And one week in particular, we had a video, and the pastor in the video was talking about how in order for us to grow, we needed to pray for God to show us what we needed to change in our lives. And so that day I went home and I just prayed a prayer to God about it, just asking for him to show me what I needed to change in my own life. And the next day, it was actually my birthday. I ended up going out to dinner with my roommate and our friends. And one of the things about me is that I have I had a problem with drinking. And so I wasn't planning on drinking that day because it was a Tuesday and I had work the next day. But we ended up going to Hoppers and I just got totally wasted on alcohol that night. It was around 12:30. I was home and I went to my room and I just started crying. Just could not control it. And I was just praying and thinking to myself, this is not the life I want to live. I don't feel good. And the next morning I woke up and I realized that that's what I needed to change in my life. That was God telling me, this is what you need to change. And so March 14th was the last. I have not had a sip of alcohol since then. The more that I had been going to the small group and learning more about how to live in Christ daily, I realized that I wanted to give Jesus my all. I just wanted to give him everything. And so I decided to sign up for the baptisms and I ended up getting baptized, which was amazing. But that's not the only thing that Freedom has taught me. Freedom has taught me to just live in the daily life of God, to live in Christ daily, to live like him as much as I can. And I have definitely lost some friends along the way, and that has been hard, but God has really brought some new people in my life that have been amazing. And the big takeaway that I got from Freedom was knowing about the tree of knowledge of good and evil and the tree of life, and figuring out which tree are you living in and how to live in the tree of life.